doing an unboxing of a new fragrance called Madeline. I have never tried this scent before. It's from Mask Milano. Okay, let me tell you something real fast, because I've only tried one fragrance from this brand. I think it's called Tango. I did not like that thing at all. It was an automatic pass. So hopefully this smells better to me. All right, here we go. I don't want it to fall. Oh, it's cute. Okay, yeah, this is exactly kind of how the Tango bottle looked, but just like a different color. I think the Tango one was orange, but let me make my predictions. I'm going to predict that this is going to be like a sweet, artistic fragrance. Let's find out. No more messing around. Okay, here we go. Oh, instantly sweet. Is that coffee? Hold on. Oh, this is, let me just tell you off rip, better than Tango. That thing I could not stand, but this, off first impression, smells way better than Tango. I don't know they're not in the same league, but yeah, it is a sweet fragrance. I'm getting florals and coffee. And like another sweet thing. I don't know if it's praline. Like a caramel sort of vibe. But it doesn't smell like black coffee. Like it smells like a sweet coffee. You know, like this is the person that really goes in with their creamer, really goes in with their like syrup, whatever they use, you know, those Starbucks syrup things. That type of coffee. Yeah. This is nice. And you know what? There's like a cookie called Madeline, I think. Like, you know those like soft, they're like this, not rectangular, they're like a oval. They're like oval shaped, like really soft cookies. My nun and I would eat those all the time. This thing is fire. This is addicting. I'm not gonna, that's how I know there's coffee in it. What the heck? I am not, look at this. The notes are right back there. Let me see if I was right on any of it. Chestnut accord, chantilly accord, cumin seed oil, tuberose. Okay, so there are florals. Geranium oil. Oh, it's oil. Tonka bean, milky musks, vanilla pods, extra. So there is no coffee in this. Maybe it's the vanilla? See, this is why I like doing the first impressions and not knowing the notes of it, because if I were to read this sort of stuff, then I'm sure that I would be trying to find these type of notes. But straight up with you guys, I am getting a sweet coffee vibe. And that is why my nose keeps coming back to it. Like, it's reminding me of like a coffee shop you go on when you're like on vacation. You know, like you wake up early in the morning because you want to, not because you're trying to go to work. Like you wake up early in the morning on this vacation, you go to like the local coffee shop and it just smells like sweet coffee. And you take a deep sniff in that little cafe and you're like, I'm ready to start my day. You order your coffee, you get your pastry. That is the whole vibe I'm getting with this fragrance, and I love it. I wonder what that is. See, there's other oils here like cypress oil, geranium oil, tonka bean. And you know what? Usually with tonka bean and tuberose, they're not like my favorite notes because tuberose is kind of a bit mature. Like smelling, it's like one of those florals that when I see it listed, I'm like, oof, gotta be careful. I hope that's not dominating, but it's not dominant here, at least on my skin right now. The tonka bean is also another thing that I'm about. Like the tonka bean in Fabulous, not my favorite, but maybe it's the vanilla extract that's really popping off with this. But I mess with this fragrance, definitely. I will say I find this to be more of a feminine scent. I find this to be I will say that this is a gourmand fragrance because as we speak, my mouth is watering smelling this. Like here I am again, bringing it back to my nose. And not to see if I'm like, not to try to tell you all these other notes that I'm picking up, but because I really like the way this smells. Dang. Now let me tell you that, is this a fragrance that I would personally wear? Maybe. This is definitely something that I would love to smell on my girlfriend. Hands down. But this is like a cold weather fragrance. I take that back. I think I would wear this for myself. Kind of in a way. I mean, hold on. Here come all the thoughts at once, right? I only got one mouth to say it all. But, so, I would like to smell this on my girlfriend. But it's kind of like Black Opium Extreme for me. When I first tried Black Opium Extreme, I'm not like the biggest fan of wearing like the really feminine fragrances for myself. But that one, I was like, oh yeah, I love smelling that on me. That's how I feel about Madeline. Is that, yes, I would love this on my girlfriend, but like when I want to put a couple sprays on me, like I'm gonna do that because it's addicting. This thing is really addicting. It's not a fragrance that I had to wait to settle, because there are some like that you spray it and you're like, oh my God. And then you have to give it a second chance, right? But the first impression already kind of just put a bad, like left a bad taste in your mouth or bad smell in your nose. I don't, one of those, you get the saying, right? But this, right when I first sprayed it and I was like doing this in the air, it smells good. And even up close, I really love this. I hope that the dry down doesn't go heavy floral. I hope that it remains like this for the rest of the wear time, because this is nice. This is nice. And you know what? Definitely a great winter fragrance, cold weather fragrance. If you live somewhere where it's always like cloudy, you know, or rainy and gloomy, and you want that sweet scent that's just gonna like kind of warm you up a little bit, you know, something that's going to be strong enough to cut through that weather, this is the type of fragrance that will do that. Now, I don't know its performance as of right now, but I will tell you, like even me, I'll put my arm down. I could still smell it in the air. It's just, it's one of those things that you know. You know what I mean? Like this is one of those fragrances that I don't have to question whether or not this is going to have a nice scent trail or this is going to, you know, be something that dances in the air. I very much already can guarantee that it does that. I know that it will do that. This is a good scent. What else? So, I don't know what tuberose, it says LMR. And like, there's like cypress oil LMR, geranium oil Egypt LMR. Unfortunately, I don't know what that means. Yeah, this, it says milky musks here. It is like a milky fragrance. Damn, y'all, no joke. This is something that this would get the head turning type of reaction. Like my head whipped around when I smelled this, and I immediately wanted to keep smelling it. So this is an addictive scent. On top of that, it's just something that smells great like far away, but it also smells really good up close. So it's just like, if you're really trying to lure people in like that, this is nice. Way better than Tango. Way better than Tango, all right? Oh my God, yeah, wow. Okay, so I'll put a discount link for this fragrance if you want to try it. I'll put that in the description box in the comment section. But now I gotta try more things from this brand. Because no lie, when I tried Tango, it kind of put me off from wanting to try more Masque Milanos. I wasn't opposed to them, but I just wasn't actively looking to try their other scents. But this is the turnaround. This is the one that like is now reopening my eyes to what other offerings they have. But man, great scent. All right, anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and take care. Good night. Bye.